Good morning, good evening, and good night for everyone. And welcome to today's webinar organized by Society of Petroleum Engineer, the Polytechnical University Student Chapter. My name is Hakar Saleh. I'm honored and privileged to introduce today's session on oil and gas control room operation. As many of you know, control room play a critical role in ensuring the smooth and safe operation of oil and gas facilities. The decision made here affect not only the efficiency of the operation but also the safety of all personnel involved. Today we are fortunate to have with us an expert in this field, Mr. Gnana Brown Pradeep, who will be leading us through the intricacies of control room dynamics, technology, and safety protocols. Mr. Pradeep brings over 18 years of hands-on experience in oil and gas industry as a production, and he currently working as a production team leader at DNO International company in the Kurdistan region of Iraq. His expertise spans control room operation, production supervision, and safety management. This session will be an invaluable opportunity for all of us, particularly for the industry freshers, to gain insight into the essential element of control room operation and the importance of the maintaining safety at every step. Please kindly be informed at the end of this seminar, you will receive an attendance link it's like a form to obtain your webinar certificate. Without submitting, you will not be able to obtain your certification. And thank you again for all of us to join us today. I encourage you to stay engaged and keep your questions. Please be informed. Keep your question at the end of the session. We have like 15 minutes for your question. So our faculty advisor also is here, Mr. Muhammad Samko. Do you want to add something? Mr. Muhammad Simko?
Hello, Hakar.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, guys. In the name of DPU SPE chapter, we would like to welcome all of you, and we would like to thank Mr. Pradeep for his presence with us. And inshallah, we will have more courses together. And I hope you will enjoy the session. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for all of you. Thank you for the team. And thank you again.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad. Okay, so let's welcome Mr. Pradeep to begin his presentation. Mr. Pradeep, the mic is yours.
Thank you, Hakar. I'm just really say thanks to you, ISP and the Local University. Okay, guys, welcome, guys. Good evening. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Gnana Brown Pradeep. I'm excited to welcome you today's first season with the collaboration SPE and the Local University. It's an honor to be here, sharing insight and knowledge on the crucial topic of basic control room operation. Actually, this season is designed to give you a strong foundation in how control rooms works, particularly in the oil and gas industry, and the important role play in maintaining smooth, efficient, and safe operation. Whether if you are a student or a fresh engineer, the skills and knowledge you will gain today are essential for your future in this field. Okay, let's dive into the season and begin exploring the core aspect of control room operations. Actually, my goal is to give you a solid understanding of core aspect of importance of control room operation and inspire those of you interested in pursuing in the field. Okay, let's. Okay, before I start, what is the control room? Guys, the control room is like a brain of oil and gas facility. From here, we are monitoring and controlling all aspects of production, ensuring the smooth operation and handling the emergencies. Monitoring production and key parameters like pressure, temperature, level, and flow. See the screen. We are monitoring and controlling in the equipment like valves, pumps, and compressors, and responding the alarms and handling the issues quickly and efficiently. This room actually typically equipped with multiple screens displaying data from various parts of the facility. Inside the control room, operator uses systems like a distributed control system, DCS, PLC, programmable logic controller, and SCADA, supervisory control and data acquisition. These systems helps operators monitor variables like a pressure, temperature, level, and the flow. When something is deviates from the norm, alarms go off, allowing operator to take action immediately. So, and interestingly, my superintendent, my higher official, my superintendent always tells me that he loves to working in control room more than the other position because it is the most challenging and interesting part of the operation. He advised that control room operator should work in 360-degree capacity, meaning they need to manage every aspect of the operation, from monitoring data to responding to emergencies. So in this section, we will cover some basic oil and gas production, how control room fits into the overall process. The journey of oil and gas productions begins with wellhead, where hydrocarbons extracted from the underground reservoir and the raw product, crude oil, is transported via pipeline to the processing facilities. Then the processing facilities are where crude oil is separated from the natural gas, water, and other impurities. This separation is crucial to prepare the oil and gas to further refining. At the processing facility, we have various stages of separation, and treatments are carried out to ensure the product meet the required specification. This involves removing contaminants, stabilizing the product, and preparing to transporting to the refineries and the end users. The control room plays a vital role in this process. Operator in the control room continuously monitoring the data from the processing unit, ensure all the processes are running smoothly. They may be adjust the controls as needed to maintain optimal operating condition and address any deviation that may rise. To put it simply, while the physical process happen on the ground, the control room oversees and manages these activities from the central location, ensuring everything is running efficiently and safely. So here we will cover in this session the control room operators' main roles and responsibilities, the systems we use, the challenges we face, and the skills you need to be successful, and most importantly, the safety protocols we must follow to keep operation running smoothly and safely. So we'll go for roles and responsibilities. Okay, let's talk about the roles and responsibilities of control room operators. This is the heart of what we do every day. First, our main responsibility is monitoring the entire operation of the plant. We do this using by the distributed control system, DCS. And the DCS give us a real-time data about every process, oil flow, gas pressure, temperature, and so on. By watching the system, we make sure everything is running smoothly. The second is we need to be ready to respond any alarms. The control room receives alarm if something goes wrong in the plant. These alarms can be simple, like a small pressure changes, or they can be serious like a fire or gas leak. As operator, we must react quickly to solve the problem, or if you need, you can call for the help. The third, we work closely with the field operators and engineers. While we monitor the system, field operators on the ground checking the equipment. We communicate with them constantly to ensure everything is working correctly. If they see something wrong in the field, we adjust the settings in the control room. Another key responsibility is the troubleshooting the issues. When there is a problem like a pressure drop or malfunctioning the valves, we analyze the data to find out what causing it. Once we understand the problem, we have to take action to fix it. This requires strong decision-making skills and quick thinking. Finally, one of the most important responsibility to ensuring safety. Safety is always the top priority in oil and gas industry. As a control room operators, we make sure that all safety systems are active and working. This includes monitoring the fire and gas detection system, emergency shutdown system, and more. Okay. Okay, once again, I will repeat the roles of the control room operators: monitoring the control system 24/7, completely 24 hours, and responding the alarms immediately, and communication, third one, communication with the field operators and engineers, troubleshooting and fixing the issues, ensuring that safety standards are always followed. So now we will go for the practical season. I will explore how control room and field operations work together to manage oil and gas facility safely. So let's begin by looking the split screen here. The top side one is the field view, and the bottom one is the control room view. So our focus is today based on the plant setup comprising the wellhead, heat exchanger, separator, storage tank, and the export pump. As a control room operator, my role isn't just about the overseeing the components. It's effective teamwork with our field operators. Okay, I show you now as a control room operator. I'm here. We need a field operator. Where is he? A field operator. Actually, usually we are communicating with field operators by radio. Usually in the facilities we are using the radio. So by calling field operators by radio, field operator command line like this we are calling. Okay, I will call the field operator now. So we will give one small start of the plant and how the control room operator working and field operator working, and how we are managing working together as a teamwork. Now I'm going to ask, hey, field operator come online. Okay, he's here now. Okay, he said, go ahead, CCR. Okay, he is now active. So now we have to prepare some, I told you before, some balls, means control balls, the manual valves he will operate from the field. Okay, now I'm going to ask him to open the wellhead. Process area. Okay, he answered. Wellhead is opened and the pressure was 103 bar. Okay, now I'm going to open the SDV of wellhead, downstream SDV. Okay, I given an open command from the control room, and field operator, he physically checked in the field. Okay, command received and valve opened. Okay, good. So now production, see the pressure is increased slowly. You can see the flow to the separator through the heat exchanger. And here you can see the temperature is a little bit low. It's 30 degree, so we need to increase the temperature. For that, I will going to open the hot oil. Okay, open command given. Okay, in field he confirmed that valve is opened. Okay, now the flow is starting through the heat exchanger, and temperature also is slowly increasing. You can see that, right? Yeah. Okay, screen. Okay, now let's line up from separator to the storage tank. GV. Now I'm going to open the SDV separation outlet. Okay, given an open command. Okay, field operator, he just confirmed that valve is opened. And now the oil flowing to the storage tank, and then the level will be increased slowly. Yeah, started to level increasing. Usually the oil and gas startup, actually I make it a symbol and operation. Then, so now the storage tank, we received enough level, then we will going to line up export. Now I'm going to open the tank outlet wall. Okay, I give an open command. Okay, he just confirmed that received. And okay, for the pump startup, we just want to make sure that everything is ready in the field. The control valve is different, and pump, they need to be make ready the pump. So I will ask the field operators. Field operator, I am planning to start the export pump. Okay, he said, please wait. Pump priming and preparation in progress. Okay, let them prepare it. So once they prepared everything, drained and lined up, everything is completed, they will inform us to start the pump. Then we can proceed to start the pump. Okay, now the pump is ready. So I'm gonna start the pump. Okay, pump started. Okay, the field also command we received, pump started and running normally. Okay, good. And the flow rate, still the flow, yeah, the flow rate also started increasing. So now we can confirm that the flow is okay. Yeah, fine. So here you go. You see, you've seen the small startup, line startup. Here the control room, what I played, and field operator what he did. You just understand that. And as a control room operator, I have to monitor the temperature, pressure level, and the flow closely. If something is abnormal or going pressure, if it is pressure is going up or down, we can control by the control valve. We can increase the valve opening or closing. We can do that. Or if you need the temperature changes, you need more temperature, then you can control by the control valve. As well, the level also you can control it. The main control room operator job is monitoring and controlling. Okay, the next. Oh, wait a minute. See here, there is a leak in the export pipeline. See, the field operator, he just seen one pipeline leak in the export pipeline. So we have to act immediately. So it is confirmed there is a leak, but I don't have any indication. See, he received the export pipeline pressure low. Okay, there is a confirmed leak, and physically he confirmed in the field, And as well, we received the alarm, export pipeline pressure low. So immediately the control room operator have to react to take necessary actions. So now what I will do, I will stop the export pump to secure the equipment, and I will stop the close the tank outlet SDV also. Close. Yeah, it's closed. So if it is going very severe in emergency conditions, the export pipeline leak, or if it is a very severe condition, don't wait for anything. Just activate the emergency ESD, emergency shutdown ESD. See, in the field side also we have a ESD push button, as well in the control room also. If it is any abnormal or any emergency condition, directly you can activate the ESD. See the total and getting shut down. Now emergency shutdown is activated and the entire process is stopped. So that means this ensures the safety of the plant, equipment, and the personnel. This is the glimpse into the responsibility of control room operators. Are there? Okay, this is a basic operation I show you in the practical season. Next, we will how I control this one. The control room operator, how he controlled everything. Like I opened the SDVs, you've seen it, and I activated the ESD push buttons and stopping the pumps and controlling the pressure, temperature. So how it's happening. Now let's look at the system to manage the inter plan. Actually, this system is a tool we use every day to monitor and control the operations. First, the distributed control system, or TCS, is the most important tool. It's collect the real-time data. See it's collecting the real-time data from the transmitters, from the every part of the plant, like oil wells, pipeline, or the processing units. We can see this data on our screen in the control room. This helps us understand what's happening across the plant at all the times. Think of it as a huge control panel where you can see everything happening in the facility. Second, we have the SCADA, supervisory control and data acquisition. This system is mostly used for monitoring remote locations. For example, if we have controlling the wells that's are far away from the main facility, 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers, it will be far away. So we use the SCADA to monitor and gathering data from these locations in real time. SCADA is like eyes and ears for remote operations. Third one, PLC controller, programmable logic controller, is used to control specific piece of equipment, like pumps, motors and valves, heaters, boilers. They make sure that machines run properly and respond to command we give from the control room. Each of these systems plays a critical role in making sure the plant runs smoothly. This DCS provides an overall view. The SCADA system helps us manage remote operations, and PLC control the specific equipment. Together, they give us a full control over the entire facility. Depending on the plant, we may use the systems from different vendors like Honeywell, Yokogawa, Allen Bradley, Emerson Delta V. Each of the systems is slightly different, but they are all serve the same purpose, ensuring we can operate the plant efficiently and safely. Okay. Okay. Now let's discuss the challenges faced by control room operators. This job comes with a lot of responsibility, and there are several challenges we have to manage every day. First one is the biggest challenge is working under pressure. In the control room, things can be changed very quickly. If there is a sudden problem like an alarm going off, we have to must act immediately. Sometimes we only have a few seconds to make a decision that could impact the safety of the entire plant. So this can be stressful, but it's a part of the job. Another challenge is handling the multitask at once. In the control room, we don't just monitor one system, we monitor the entire operation. That means we have to keep track of several processes at the same time. We might be managing production, watching safety system, and communicating with field operators all at once. Multitasking is essential. We also faces the technical issues, even though we rely on advanced systems like DCS and SCADA. Sometimes they have problems. For example, there would be a network failure or software glitch. When this happens, we have to troubleshoot and fix this issue quickly so that operation don't stop. Another major challenge is the communication. We work with the field operators. In practical season, you see that we have to communicate with them. We have management. We are communicating with management, engineers, and we have to keep them informed at all the times. Miscommunication can lead to mistakes, so we must be clear, precious in everything we say. Uh, Lastly, safety is a constant concern. The oil and gas industries involves handling the dangerous materials like flammable gases and high pressure equipment. We must always be alert and ensure the safety systems are functioning. One small mistake could be lead to an accident. So staying focused on the is crucial. Okay, once again, the main challenges are working under pressure, managing multiple tasks, dealing with the technical issues, ensuring the clear communication, and maintaining safety at all times. Okay, for this, we need some skills. We need some let us discuss it. It's a highly technical and demanding role. So there are several important skills that every operator needs. The first one, technical expertise. The first skill is a technical expertise. As a control room operators, we need to understand the equipment and the systems we are working with, like a DCS, SCADA, and PLCs. We must to know how these systems work and how to troubleshoot them when issues arise. The technical knowledge is the foundation of work. The second is the essential skill, strong communication. Control room operators don't work alone. I told you. We are constantly in touch with the field operators, engineers, and other teams. So clear communication is important, especially in emergencies or high pressure situations. A small misunderstanding can lead to big problems. So we must communicate effectively. Decision making is another key skill in the control room. We face situation where we need to make a quick and accurate decision. For example, when alarm goes off, we must decide whether it is a minor issue or something that requires immediate action. Good decisions making help us avoid delays and keep the operation in safe. The ability to next we have multitasking. A control room operators doesn't just focus on the one thing at the time. We might be monitoring different systems, responding the alarms, communication with the teams, all at the same time. So multitasking is help us manage everything smoothly without missing important details. And finally, attention to details. It's a critical can have a serious consequences. We need to carefully watch the system, check the data, and make sure everything is operating as expected. If we miss something, it could lead to equipment damage or safety risks. So I go once again, I will repeat all this for the skills every control room operators needs: technical expertise, strong communication, quick decision making, and ability to work in multitask, and attention to the detail. Okay, next we move on. One of the most important aspect of the control room operation: safety protocols and emergency response. The oil and gas industry is a high risk, so we must always be prepared for emergencies. One of the main system we use for the safety is emergency shutdown, ESD. The ESD is designed to quickly stop the operation in case of emergency, like a fire or gas leak, or if something goes wrong, we can activate ESD to shut down the plant in controlled and safe way, preventing further damage or danger. You see the practical season I did. When something is wrong, we activate the ESD immediately, so the plant getting shut down. And next, fire and gas detection system. This system also continuously monitor the plant for sign of fire, smoke, or gas leaks. If something is detected, alarm go off in the control room, and we take action immediately. We might activate fire suppression system, or in severe cases, initiate the evacuation. This is critical because the safety of the people in the plant is our top priority. Another key safety protocol use of PPE, personal protective equipment. Even though we are in the control room, field operators must wear in the right PPE, like a helmet, gloves, fire-resistant clothing, and gas mask, to protect themselves from hazards. As a control room operators, we also ensure that field teams follow the safety rules. In case of serious incident, any serious incident, evacuation procedures are in place. If the situations becomes too dangerous, the control room team coordinate the evacuation of the entire plant. This includes directing people to the safe areas and ensuring the emergency services are noticed. Finally, after an emergency, we carry out post-incident analysis. This is when we review what happened and identify what went wrong and figured out how we can improve the safety in future. Learning from the incidents help us to prevent them from happening again. So once again, I repeat these safety protocols: emergency shutdown ESD system, fire and gas system, use proper personal protective equipment, PPE, evacuation procedure, and post analysis review. report to improve the safety. Okay. Here I show you the fire and gas system, like a practical systems in the field. We have the flame detectors, gas detectors, alarm, sounder and beacons available in the site, and fire and gas panel. See, if there is any fire happened in the field, so now here the export pump area, there is a fire. So don't wait for it. Just activate the ESD push button. If it is serious, the flame detector, it will automatically activate the ESD system. But even though if it is not, you can activate physically from the control room or in the field. So gonna activate the ESD now. See, all the walls are getting closed. Now plant is safe. And fire suppression system. Now the deluge system is activated here and spraying the water in the fired locations. So we can save the locations. So this is the basic, just I'm showing the basic operation of the fire and gas systems. Okay. Next, the best practices. Here you see the best practices for the control room operations. Finally, let's talk about some effective control room operations. Following these practices help ensure that everything runs smoothly and safely in the plant. First, best practices is continuously monitoring. As a control room operators, we have the responsibility for monitoring every part of the plant in real time. That means we have to keep our eyes on the data at all the times. We must always be aware of what's happening and any changes in the system, like a sudden pressure increase or an unexpected alarm, or need to be addressed immediately. Second, teamwork is critical. Control room operations aren't done by one person alone. I told you many times. We work as a team, both control room and with the field operators. So the good communication and coordination ensure that everyone knows what's happening and we can respond quickly to any issues. Supporting each other's and sharing information is key to smooth operation. Regular training is also essential. This technology and system we use in the control rooms are constantly evolving. Regular training ensure that all operators are up to date on the latest procedure and technologies. Training also help us to be prepared for emergencies so that we can act quickly and confidently when something goes wrong. Next, we have documentation. Every action taken in the control room, especially during critical operation or emergencies, need to be documented properly. These documents help us to keep track of what happened and is useful for future analysis and training. It also ensures that we follow the procedures constantly. Finally, situational awareness is key to preventing accident and ensuring smooth operations. This means being aware of everything happening in the plant at all times, whether it is monitoring the system data, listening to alarms, or keeping an eye on the field operator's report. Situational awareness allows us to react faster and avoid potential problems. Okay, here you see that we have 5 best practices. From the beginning, we are seeing that continuous monitoring of the system, the best practice, teamwork, and the clear communication, regular training, and stay updated. daily you can update, you can in the social media, in many places we are seeing videos, YouTube, everywhere we are be updated in every day, and proper documentation and of action, everything, whatever activities happened in the field and the control room, we should record it. We are maintaining some log reports and other emergency reports we are maintaining. Even though for them personally, you can record all the documents for your personal purpose also. In future, something is going to happen, you can do that. And maintaining situational awareness at all the times. Okay, we have covered a lot of important aspect of the control room operations today. Let's quickly review what we discussed. Okay. First, we discussed about the roles and responsibilities, right? Control room operators are the responsible for monitoring, responding to alarms, communication with the field, troubleshooting the issues, and ensuring the safety. Next, we discussed about the control system. We use the systems like DCS, SCADA, and PLC to manage and monitor operation. Each system plays a critical role in keeping the plant running smoothly. And next to the challenges, operators face challenges such as working under pressure, managing multiple tasks, dealing with technical issues, and ensuring the clear communication, and maintaining the safety. Next, we discussed about the skills. To be a successful operator, need a technical expertise, strong communication skills, quick decision-making abilities, multitasking capabilities, and attention to detail. And safety protocols. Safety is crucial. We use the systems like ESD and fire directions, ensure PPE use, follow evacuation procedure, and conduct the post-incident analysis. And best practices, continuously monitoring, teamwork, regular training, proper documentation, and situational awareness help ensure everything effective on the control room operation. By following these practices, we can ensure that plant operates safely and efficiently. Really, I have very thank you for your attention. I hope this seminar has provided you with a valuable insight into the role of control room operators and who has arranged this seminar by SP and Dole University. I want to really special thanks to them. And if you had like a open floor for any questions you may have, feel free, you can ask.